So I decided to make a Christmas-themed game. I got this idea with roughly 1 week left until Christmas. However, I didn't have time to work on this game until I only had a few days left. This means the game is going to be pretty small. The idea I came up with is as follows. You are Santa, and you have to drop presents in chimneys that you fly over. For this project, I chose C++ as the language and Raylib as the graphics framework. The first step was getting a window open and drawing a background. Then for all the objects in the game, I will make 2 helper classes. One of them is for axis-aligned bounding boxes, which is a very simple form of collision detection for boxes. The other is for rendering the objects and handling some of the components that every object in the game will have. Then my next step was to add presents to the game, and make it so that you can spawn presents by pressing buttons on your keyboard. I made it so that pressing A spawns a green present, S a red present, and D a blue present. The chimneys will also be colored, and dropping the right colored present in the chimney will give a better score. Then I added the colored chimneys that spawn and move across the screen. Once the chimneys reach the left edge of the screen, they get teleported back to the right side, with a slight random offset on the x-axis so that the gap between chimneys doesn't remain constant. On top of this, the chimney's color randomly changes to another color when it gets teleported. Then I added the bounding box collision detection that I talked about earlier that detects when the presents collide with the chimneys and increases your score. I also added a score variable to keep track of your score and some wind particle effects for ambience. Your score decreases when a chimney reaches the left edge of the screen or when your presents miss the chimneys, and the score increases when you land a present in a chimney. But now the presents are dropping out of nowhere, so I added a sleigh with Santa in it so that it looks like he's dropping the presents into the chimneys. And with that, the game is done. I think it turned out pretty good for being my first full game, and I look forward to making more games for this channel. I'm even working on making a game with the theme of New Year's, but it might take a while, so subscribe to not miss it. This was Exaggerat Coding, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.